What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to GazetteSports.com and the Press Telegram. It's Mike.
And Tyler, and this More League football video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company, the perfect place to cater your team's next event.
It's the oldest rivalry in Long Beach, but people are still flipping out about Long Beach Poly and Wilson. The tradition lives on with a new swag. 80-plus years of rivalry between the two oldest high schools in Long Beach. And they're doing it USC, UCLA style, which I love. Both rocking the classic colors, Wilson in the maroon, Poly in the green with the gold helmets. People excited about this game? Sellout crowd, let's get it on.
Let's do it, and Wilson gets off to a great start here at home. Karan Nelson, he's going to make a play in the secondary. He loves to hawk that football. He gets the INT here early in the ballgame, and a nice return to set the Bruins up on the doorstep. They're feeling it.
Yeah, the return more impressive perhaps than the interception, as he really got it down to the doorstep, and then Josh Wise earning a ton of respect in this game for the way he ran against a big Poly defense. Jack Kulos finds Les Hampton Jr. right on the 1-yard line. And, you know, a lot of conversation about this game. Start of more league play, Poly and Long Beach for the first time this year. Who didn't predict a 7-0 Wilson lead coming off a rushing touchdown by Kulos, Tyler?
Hand-raised emoji, Mike. Definitely me. It's 7-0 Bruins, and you can see the crowd is going absolutely bananas Foster over there.
On the other side, Poly is going to try and get it going. Malik Henry to Cameron McDonald is going to put Poly inside of the Wilson red zone. But it was kind of looking like one of those nights for Poly, as you see just a misconnection here. Dropped touchdown. And you're just sort of wondering, oh, is something weird brewing here? Poly looking for a spark.
I see what you did there, Mike.
Thanks.
But the good thing is they've got a whole flamethrower to provide that spark. It's Jack Jones. He's going to go nuclear option to make something happen for the green and gold.
He is the nuclear option. That's the guy when you need to push the button, you just push the button. And then my guy, Mike Mawai, the sophomore with the 15-yard touchdown, the 2-point conversion good to put Poly up 8-7. So you're thinking, okay, maybe Poly's going to pull away here, especially because the defense steps up.
Naki Vaea knocks it out. Dre Pierce going to scoop it up. He was then ruled down. That Poly defense starting to make plays. And O. Henry, Malik going to keep it himself, dive into the end zone for the touchdown, and that's going to put the Jackrabbits on top 14-7. We go to the Jackrabbits side, and yeah, that's full of people too.
Yeah, really nice to have this great atmosphere for the game. And we go to the hardest working man in show business, Josh Wise. I mentioned it just standing on the Poly sideline after the game. The number of people who came up to say how impressed they were with Wise was something else. He got a lot of love from both stands, and you can see why for runs like this. And he took a lot of punishment tonight, kept getting up and putting his nose back in at 20 carries for 100 yards and a touchdown for the senior.
Yeah, one of those defining nights for Josh Wise, as he was able to keep Wilson very much in this ballgame. And just take a look at the crowd. I mean, the bright lights, the fancy cars.
They started turning people away at 7:15, said they were sold out, it was awesome, and he did it again! Kulos, a second touchdown on a keeper. Wilson making it clear, hey, we didn't just have an early lead and then we're going to fall behind. We are in a football game here as they tie it up 14-14 late in the second quarter.
It's all the way lit, Mike. The Jackrabbits needed a response, and oh my, Jumpman.
I mean, what? What else can you really say? Just an unbelievable play from Jones. And again, every time Poly looked a little flat, he would do something crazy to get the team and the crowd back into it. And sure enough, it's Henry, it's Jackie Jones. Yet again, we've already seen this connection a number of times as he dances into the end zone to give Poly the halftime lead, 20-14.
Once again, the human highlight reel in the second half. Jones just put it in his area and let him do something that we're happy to have on film.
This is a kid where you can't imagine 30 years ago there just wouldn't have been video of this guy. And sometimes you just know, who else would they throw the ball to in the red zone? What a grab by Jones as he gets the ball, gets possession, and comes down inbounds.
And then loses his mind on the track.
Pretty fired up. Well, you can see the relationship this guy has with the crowd is like none other. As we see DeAndre Pierce blindsiding Kulos. They do rule that an incompletion, but certainly you can see the hard-hitting nature of this game. Both teams really going at it.
The Hamptons remain lovely as Kulos goes deep for his favorite target on the outside. A big gain for Wilson, still hanging tough. And then Kulos to Luke Zell come Zeller, high water, he's going to get into the end zone. It's now just 26-21 Poly as we're less than 4 minutes into the second half.
But the ensuing kickoff, some sophomore that nobody had ever heard of, Malachi Tolliver, his first varsity game, a JV call-up, has his first of 2 kickoff return touchdowns, and Poly did not let up from that point on. They really turned it on in the second half, as Nolan McDonald is going to find Jones. You see the quarterback switching. That was the plan all along. A couple series here for Nolan McDonald, who did start the game. A couple series for Malik Henry. And this time it's McDonald hooking up with Jones. Jones had 8 catches for 164 yards and 3 touchdowns as he pays his respects to Merle Cole. 40-21 Poly, as they have started to pull away from it now.
Now, Ahmad Dorsey going to get in on the action. Poly did showcase some of their other receiving targets after Jones as the offense starts to get cooking a little bit here late. But the Wilson defense not done making plays. Henry Munson, the Munson maniac, steps in front and gets the interception. Then back to Hampton as the Bruins are in the red zone looking for more points, and Josh Wise gonna get that payoff for all the hard work he did tonight getting his touchdown.
He certainly earned 5 earned the 6, Tyler, that's for sure, in addition to that respect that we mentioned before. But Josh Talbot, the old school Poly safety with an old school scoop and score, as Poly is going to put this thing away. You see number 1 obviously fired up. You know, these guys on defense love to get to touch the ball, Tyler. 67-30, the final for the Jackrabbits.
We want to thank all of our sponsors, including Long Beach Transit. Their Route 1 now goes to Cal State Dominguez Hills, the South Bay Pavilion, and StubHub Center, the home to your LA Galaxy.
We are only 1 week into more league play. Obviously, a ton of football to go in Long Beach. To find out everything about our local teams, you got to keep it right here.